What if one of the most important investments in the American economy isn't a factory, an AI company, or a government stimulus package? What if it's a flu shot? A vaccine costing less than a dinner for two could prevent billions in healthcare spending. It keeps millions of Americans productive and protects one of the largest economies on Earth. This is the trillion-dollar math. The challenge begins with something most people have never heard of. Immunosenescence. As people age, their immune systems naturally become less responsive. A standard flu vaccine can become less effective because the body's defenses simply don't react as strongly as they once did. For millions of Americans over 65, protection becomes harder to achieve, and that creates a hidden economic risk. That's where the high-dose flu vaccine enters the picture. It contains 4 times more antigen than standard vaccines. Think of it this way. A high-dose vaccine uses a megaphone to generate a stronger immune response. Because preventing severe illness isn't just a health objective, it's an economic one. Now, let's talk math. A single flu hospitalization can cost tens of thousands of dollars. Multiply that by millions of severe cases. Suddenly, healthcare spending explodes, Medicare costs rise, hospital systems become overwhelmed, and taxpayers ultimately shoulder the burden. This is where a relatively inexpensive preventive measure creates enormous economic leverage. Small cost, massive savings. But medical bills are only part of the story. Economists call the rest indirect costs. When older adults become seriously ill, family members take time away from work, productivity declines, and businesses lose labor hours. The flu doesn't just affect patients, it affects the entire workforce supporting them. Public health infrastructure is just as important as highways or airports. A healthy population keeps everything else running. The high-dose flu shot is a resilience investment, a defensive system designed to prevent cascading economic failures. The United States spends trillions every year sustaining growth, yet some of the highest returns come from preventing problems before they happen. Every hospitalization avoided saves resources. Every protected senior reduces strain on the healthcare system. Prevention doesn't always make headlines, but it often delivers the greatest return on investment. At TrillionScope, we look beyond the headlines. Behind every vaccine lies a financial equation shaping the future. Subscribe to uncover the trillion-dollar forces shaping our world.